What is up? What is up, guys? It's the Merc with the Mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cycle Inc. I'm Merc with the Mic, joined with Louis Beans.
Hey, what's happening?
What's happening? A lot of wrestling to talk about. A lot of some rumored news. Now, I don't think it's real news, but it's rumored. We talk about that and the week in wrestling. There's a lot of wrestling this week.
Yes, thankfully, it's mostly good.
Mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Raw. Looking at
Same old story. Stop it.
I really can't really go that directly into Raw because I think we have said everything we needed to say about Raw, and they just go right back into doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But one slight thing is maybe pushing Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Yes, it's the same old thing, but Drew is one of the few bright spots this week.
Yeah.
I think he kicked the shit out of Braun Strowman in the face. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
The only thing that personally, I know you can't stand Ronda and what's going on with that thing, but I'm like, this is finally some movement. Maybe somebody else will jump in the picture after this whole Bella thing is over. But I thought the shit talk that they had this week was actually pretty funny.
Yeah, because it had to go into personal shit. That's the only way you would get the crowd in. Everyone's like, "Oh, because she wrote it." Like, she just worked the crowd. Like, no, it's easy to work the crowd.
She knows how to but she knows how to talk shit. From the UFC, like you just say something personal about a person with the casual tone. As long as it doesn't sound scripted, it'll fly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got like a douche chilling promo by Lita and Trish.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Do you think, because yes, we know some people's stuff is scripted, do you think that they had the benefit of the doubt and somebody let them go out there and just be like, hey, you're legends, let's see what you can do? Kind of not sarcastically, but thinking that they would deliver something great because they're good?
Yeah.
Because it seems like they had no net. They didn't have an idea to jump on. They just kept saying practice. I was sitting there watching and saying, say practice again, please. Please. Like, I don't know. You can't find any other words. Like, come on.
Thank you, Alexa.
Yes. Yeah. Dude. Oh my God. And the crowd was so happy to see her.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like a few people pointed that out on different podcasts, but I noticed that, like, damn, even without the belt, she's still like top female on Raw.
Yes, she has characters. She has a character that you want to know because it's crazy how bad they are and how good she is, and she has to carry it. And that's something that she's always been. She was the one that's been carrying it.
Yeah, that's true. You're right about that.
We had a random appearance of Tamina Snuka.
Oh, really? I didn't see.
She fucking came in on Raw and fought Nia Jax in the tag match. She tagged with Dana Brooke to fight Nia Jax and Ember Moon on Raw.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Was the match good? It was okay.
All right.
But it was like, okay, weren't you on SmackDown?
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, I guess you could just walk back into Raw.
But again, yeah, I was about to say, well, we already know there's really no consistency.
Yeah.
Right now, you know.
Other than that, Raw was pretty shitty in ways that it's not shitty in the way. It's just the fact that if you watched the last 2 weeks, you know exactly what you were going to watch this week.
Yeah, the same notes are going to be hit every week, and that's the problem we have.
Yeah. So, and then again, us wasting our breath and talking about it. Yeah, we're talking on the podcast, but yeah, we said the same things of the problem is with Raw the last 3, 4, 5 weeks. And it's the repetitiveness. Like, it repeats itself so many times. There's so many times I can see Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler.
Or Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins.
Exactly. As much
that 3-man faction bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
My big thing is Seth needs to defend that title. We have not seen a title defense on Raw in the last.
And the tag team titles. That's what I was thinking during that match.
Yeah.
I was thinking, here they go again, making the tag team titles a joke because they're not being defended at all.
They're making all the titles a joke because they're not being defended at all.
Oh, good point.
So it's annoying that none of the titles are being touched at right now, and that was a big highlight of Monday Night Raw for a while. If you go back to maybe 3 months, when Seth was IC champ, his open challenge were usually the highlights of Monday Night Raw.
Yes, I agree. Definitely. Also, it was really having people who, I mean, I don't really take people like that's word for it, but people who weren't really fans,
Yeah,
acknowledging Seth Rollins, work ethic. Like they were like, dude, he's putting on a show every week because he's out there busting his ass. Now it's just the same shit for like almost a month.
same show and dance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy on how they doing this. What?
I agree.
That's
And hopefully they fix this up soon. Hopefully we get our our singles matches with each member of the Shield doing something instead of just this constant 3, or at least a 3-man tag against a different team.
Yeah. No.
I'm just again, there's not even that many other factions to fill in the fight anyway.
Exactly. It's just the same shit over there.
Although, if you follow Ty Dillinger, he wants to be in a faction.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. Somebody put someone to him, and he actually liked it. Job Squad 2.0. It was him, Mike Kanellis, and Mike Kanellis, Maria Kanellis, and Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, there's people who do work, man, that they get a little bit of a start, and then they just go, back.
And they're on Raw.
Yeah.
You never see them again because they're on Raw. Like Zack Ryder should be a bigger piece of Monday Night Raw than what he is.
I mean, they did the work to make him a credible threat by giving him IC title reigns, meaning he should be fighting Seth Rollins, or Dolph Ziggler, or you know what I mean. Like he should be in that picture as well. Made him that way, so you let him get those belts and put in the fans' mind that he's at that level. Let's go.
Yeah.
But it's just like you said, too much of the same. So I don't want to drag too much on.
And there's way too many talented guys there that are not getting shine.
And girls.
Yeah. Are not getting shine at all. So we'll see what happens with that. SmackDown celebrated its 1000th episode. You got a lot of legends back on SmackDown. Evolution returns.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy to see all of them. You know what? For once, I'm happy for a different reason. Also, the fact that everybody on that faction is alive.
Yeah.
Like, sure, Rick is old, but he's still with us. So that kind of made me happy. It's just like, yeah, we having these celebrations and whatnot, but a lot of the people they aren't around anymore.
Yeah.
So it was good to see him. Like I said, I was feeling Batista because he came off as less of a wrestler man and more of a real dude.
Yeah.
Which I was like, all right, it's been a long time.
He lost a lot of weight too.
Yes, he did. It does really make you realize he was a lot smaller when he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He just didn't look it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And he was a lot bigger when he was in WWE.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah, but it was a fun show all in all. I liked the promos by Becky and.
Yeah, that was a great moment.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great moment. Her just getting on edge. Like, yeah, I like that.
You know what's crazy? And they were talking about this on I forgot which podcast I listened. They were talking about it, but how you saying that shit about one of the biggest, like most loved people in WWE, and you still getting cheered.
Yo, it's for real. The strength of Becky Lynch is crazy.
Yeah. Like they cheered after that. And she said they were like shocked about it, like, oh, but then they're like, yeah.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good.
Man, I was like, damn, Becky.
Yeah, like for real. I mean, like you said, also too, that whole thing also did remind you how much you like Edge.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Edge got a lot of shit, but you know what? Yeah, he was actually a good champ. And he was just a good character in general. Like, he mentioned, he's like, yeah, he burnt a lot of bridges because that's what Edge did.
Yeah,
Stabbed you in the back.
married bosses,
Yeah, I know.
married frail old ladies.
Just to advance his career. So at
Yeah,
any means necessary. And I guess Becky doesn't give a damn because she loves herself. So that's
yep,
it. She gonna
yep.
do what she gonna do.
Yeah, but that was a great promo. That whole thing was pretty great. I think their match, I think, is the only one I'm really looking forward to on Evolution. Besides the Mae Young Classic final, which I think is going to steal the show. And
Okay, cool.
yeah, I think that's clearly going to steal the show.
And I haven't seen how many more weeks of the Mae Young do we have to others to watch?
This is the final week
Okay, cool. So
because the last match will be on Evolution. Right now, all I'm seeing is like 5 matches on this card.
all right. And
Is this really going to be only 5 matches?
it's between okay, so who's fighting who?
We have the historic women's battle royal match, which they just threw every single woman in there.
Yeah, okay.
You have the NXT Women's Championship match.
Okay.
Then you have number 6, which will be the Mae Young Classic match.
All right.
You have Trish versus Lita versus Trish and Lita versus Alexa
Yeah, the
Bliss
tag match. Yeah.
and Mickey James. You have SmackDown Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair
Okay.
and Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella.
Nikki Bella.
I think what they should have done, sadly, but I think they should have tried to get more. If they were doing that Legends versus regular people match, get some of the legends that you know could work. Like honestly, I would have got like Ivory and Molly Holly versus.
Oh, they just announced that they're gonna be there in some capacity.
They're probably be in the Rumble.
Yeah, I think that is it. Ugh, fuck.
Yeah, I would have had them.
For them.
I think I would have had them versus Becky and Sasha.
But wow, wow. Okay.
Like you don't have some of your highlighted women that.
Well, is Sasha okay? Because I remember recently she was injured.
She's returned. She returned on Monday.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, she did return on Monday. So yeah. My thing with that is, yeah, you have some of your top women not having a single match or even being like starred in this. Like Sasha Banks should have a starring role in this. Same thing with Bailey. Those women are your biggest part of your women's evolution. To be honest, if it wasn't for their Brooklyn match, you wouldn't be having the status that you have.
Which is, you know what the crazy thing is, for all the talk of even people as characters on Raw, those two are the ones who never really talk about it.
No,
they're the ones who really did it, like in the hearts of the fans.
Yeah.
But they're never the ones that are screaming, "We started a revolution." It's always somebody else.
Yeah.
They either give it to Paige, or they give it to Charlotte. Oh yeah, this is not even really. They more accurately say the 4 horsewomen when they do that.
Yeah.
And now you see they're using that with Nikki Bella, like in the Bella Twins, talking about they started it. You know what I'm saying? But it's never the people who actually did start it saying it.
Yeah.
I find that odd.
But yeah, I feel like they don't get the recognition they get, and honestly, they're probably 2 of the top stars on Monday Night Raw's women's roster, and they can't get themselves a highlighted match on this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Battle royals are sloppy, so yeah, I don't say this battle royal is a highlight thing. Yeah, they might go before a title, but again, it's just women just thrown in the ring, just toss each other out. There's nothing really special about it. And
I agree.
I feel like they dropped the ball on this. This could have been a lot better than what I think is going to be.
I won't say that until I see it, but I will say, did they announce every single person in it? Because maybe there's something that they're holding back. There's some people.
Yeah, they announced a good almost 20 women.
Oh, that's a lot. So yeah.
Yeah, you have Tamina, you have Molly, you have Candice, Michelle McCool. You have Serena Deville, Mandy Rose, Lana, Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, Alondra Blaze, Maria.
What? Alondra Blaze is going to be in the match?
Yep.
Wow. All right.
Tori Wilson, Kelly, Alicia Fox, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Asuka, Nia Jax, Ember Moon, Naomi, and Ivory.
I guess that's it then.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's exactly 20, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's just it. That's it.
So
Yeah.
I want to be hyped for this pay per view. I guess I'm hyped for the Mae Young finals.
Me too. I
That's
mean, yeah.
something that I'm definitely looking forward to. Which I think the two I picked from the beginning, I think those are the ones that are going to be in the
And that's
final.
Io Shirai and Tony Storm.
Yep.
Okay.
I had them since day one. I like those two are going to be in that final.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's going to be the match, and I honestly think they're going to steal the show.
Mm-hmm.
This would have been a perfect opportunity to add the tag titles. You can't the women's
Yeah.
tag championship.
Yeah.
They
That's the
don't.
thing.
Yeah, and they don't need to be Raw or SmackDown one. There should be just one, and build a tag team division within both shows.
I agree.
Yeah, so,
I agree. Unless they do that thing where they give them a damn show.
yeah,
Because I
but
feel that's the best solution to have all that stuff,
yeah, you already have 8 hours of wrestling a week. Add
Mm-hmm.
another one.
Why not?
You have your own
Have it
network.
at Full Sail.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah. So yeah, Evolution. You know what? I can't really. I'm not gonna do a prediction just yet because I feel like there's maybe one or two more matches added.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't think nothing else is gonna be added because that's six. That's about 6 matches.
I'm trying to think for myself what could possibly be or who.
Yeah.
There's nobody I don't think that you have that list. That's a big list.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody that's going to show up that's not in like NXT.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's it.
Yep.
So,
I think so. Yeah. So yeah. You want to do our little prediction then?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Ronda and Nikki. Who you got?
Prediction, Ronda. What my wish is Nikki Bella.
I actually think Nikki's gonna take the belt.
Oh, that's your prediction? Okay. All right.
I think Natty's gonna help Nikki take the belt.
I mean, also, I would just like to add they are. So we've been waiting on Natty to turn on her for the longest time, and that's another thing that's taken too long to happen.
Yep.
Because it just makes you care less and less the longer it takes. Yep. So I don't know. I want to agree with you, but I my thing is I think just the Bella Twins are going to cheat. That's all. That's all.
Go ahead, cheat. I like cheat.
Yeah.
SmackDown Women's Champion, which I think should be the main event.
Okay.
It's not, but it should be the main event.
It definitely should be. I can't help but agree with you on that one. Definitely.
Becky Lynch versus Charlotte, and last woman standing match.
Yeah. My prediction is Becky's gonna win.
Me too. I always go for Becky, so that's not changing. I will go for Becky again.
Yes.
Trish, Lita versus Alexa Bliss and Mickie James.
Oh, there's no way Trish and Lita are winning that match.
I feel it. They are.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not believe that. Like
it's more like it's a one-time only thing, so there's going to be a fanfare kind of match instead of it being a wrestling. It's pretty much a match. So they're going to do the highlighted things. The crowd's going to go crazy. You're going to have Lita do the moonsault, almost break her neck again, and then it's going to end.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't think so. I have some faith that you're going to let Alexa win.
I hope Alexa wins. I want Alexa to win. I always want her to win. So I'll go for her.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they're going to do something stupid. NXT Women's Championship match, Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. Like I said before, I really want to see Kairi Sane versus Io Shirai, which is going to be my winner of Mae Young Classic. So I'll say Kairi Sane wins this match.
I agree. I just think Kairi Sane's going to win.
Yep. And the historic women battle royal, I didn't mention all the names that are in it. Who you have winning this?
And mind you, this because of the name, historic. Also, because of the nature of the business, none of the legends are gonna win.
You know what
Does it not
bothers me?
stand
Also, where's Sasha and Bailey in this?
at all? You're right.
I'm a little mad now.
I literally just thought about it and we just had a whole discussion about them two being so good, and you said Sasha came back,
and they're not even in this battle royal.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they put it in and they're in.
No, maybe you think they're gonna give the fans what they want? Sasha versus Bailey. One more time.
I will love that. I think that will be a big help for this pay-per-view.
I think so as well. That's some fan booking right there. Get that shit done.
If not, they probably be added to the battle royal, which I will say Sasha Banks wins.
Really? Okay. Yes, I agree with you. If Sasha was to enter the battle royal, I think she would win.
Yeah.
But as it stands now, I want to go for Nia Jax, but she's gonna get thrown out by 70 people. We know that.
Yep. You're all preparing too. Of the ones I mentioned, I'll say Ember Moon.
Okay. Well,
but you know what?
I know how they roll, so certain people just they're not gonna do that. Because remember, you said this is a championship opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
As you really think about it too, I really would like to see Asuka versus Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah, I just thought about that. Asuka's gonna win.
Yes.
She's not gonna lose. That's right.
No one's ready for her.
No, yeah, actually, 0 people are ready for her. You're correct.
She's gonna kick Ivory in the head.
Oh shit, I like Ivory.
I do, but I don't like her talking so much, so she could get kicked in the head for that.
She spills too many secrets.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, I feel like this pay-per-view needs something to give it more life. I think that Sasha Bailey match should happen on this. Make it for the hell of it. You're not here. I'm not here. Let's make a match.
Yeah, I think that would be the best thing that they could possibly do.
Yeah.
To make a real, oh my god, fanfare type of thing. Yeah, man.
I think Sasha and Bailey deserves a spot on here. I'm actually happy seeing Dana Brooke actually getting some action now. She's actually been wrestling lately, so good for her.
Good for her, yeah.
Yeah. Talking about SmackDown 1000, the celebration of the whole thing. It was actually nice to see. I was happy to see Rey Mysterio back. The match could have been better, but I was just happy that he's back. He looked like Spike the Gremlin.
What's that from? Oh, you mean the actual Gremlin?
Yeah. You didn't notice that?
Spike the Gremlin. Which one is that?
Spike. He's like the original in the first Gremlin movies, the one with the white hair.
Oh, you mean the one with the mohawk?
Yeah.
Now I see it. Thanks a lot. Now I can't unsee that.
Yeah, no, but I think that's what he was going for.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, he did have the eyes.
And then he was black and green with the spike thing. I think I was like, yo, he looked like a gremlin. And then I even messaged that to the WWE board, and Rey Mysterio liked it.
Okay, cool.
So maybe I'm onto something.
Nice. Rey Mysterio was a Gremlins fan. Okay.
Yeah, because he does a lot of homages to things. He did Spider-Man. He did Wolverine in a pay-per-view and things like that.
These big fucking licensed characters, and we don't know how he got away with that shit. Fucking remember, he was Flash.
Marvel loves him.
No, he was mad DC characters for a good minute while he was still in WWE.
And DC loves him.
So, I don't think anything's stopping him. I don't think if Rey Mysterio says, I like your thing and I want to do a costume, I don't think anybody's going to be like, no.
Yeah.
I
think they give him. I think he has a good relationship with both because he actually been doing this for many years, and I think he gets. That's why he gets away with it because
that's what I'm saying. Nobody's gonna tell Rey Mysterio no.
No, and it's highlighting your character. So
exactly.
Because I remember when he did Joker at WrestleMania.
Cool. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, does he ever disclose which ones he is, after he's done?
Not really. It's more about what it looks like and what you think it is.
Okay, gotcha.
He doesn't really say, "Oh, I'm Wolverine" or something like that. He usually just wears the costume because he did Captain America. He did Wolverine, he did Wolverine in a recent event. But that was in Indies. I would like to see that in WWE TV though.
I remember the Wolverine one was actually really good.
Yeah,
Because of his stature.
Yeah,
Like
he actually looked like Wolverine. He also did Captain America. He did Daredevil. He did Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I think, was his first one.
Spider-Man, he did that like in WCW.
Yeah,
that was like old. You know what's funny? He did more than one Spider-Man because he did a different Spider-Man in WCW than he did later on.
Yeah. But then again, his costume was a little different later on.
Yeah, definitely
his
was.
mask design was different. It wasn't like the tie from the back; it was from the neck.
Yeah, I like not for nothing. I like the old school Rey Mysterio mask. I don't like the open back.
Yeah,
it looks weird.
Yeah, I want to see a bald ass head.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not a fan of that one, but
I liked his first WWE mask when it was tied from the neck and it was a full mask. I like those masks. But yeah, I was happy to see Rey Mysterio back. Maybe he'll get back into the rotation and the match.
This is it, right? He's in.
Yeah.
So okay.
I thought the match wasn't that bad. I think it was just like they were just filling each other out. They'd never been in a ring together, so that was. I think if they had a second chance to wrestle, I think they're gonna do a lot better.
I hope so. I mean, if you saw, okay, here's a cool thing. If you go to WWE.com, because they put it up on their Twitter, there's 2 videos, one for Batista, and then there's one for just behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They're both actually really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. You get to see a lot of Rey Mysterio talking about why he came back. You get to see Randy talking about just thinking about being at Evolution, which I think is actually really cool.
Yeah.
And then they just show like just the reactions to regular people had to Ric Flair in the back and shit. Just him chilling on his phones, interactions with Charlotte, Triple H. Like it was a lot of cool stuff. So like I said, like he's supposed to be there for the long haul. So it looks like he's he's in. He's locked in.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's gonna be crazy. We have the debut of NXT UK.
Awesome.
Which now it's airing at 3:00 on Wednesday, so it's connected to the Wednesday night wrestling. So you get one early. Shit. So it airs live at 3:00. Well, not live, but the recording is aired at 3:00.
Okay, that's awesome. Nice.
Our time, because they do show it at 8:00 over there.
I got you.
Yep. So
okay, so what you saw, you enjoyed, right?
Yeah, I liked it. Really good match between Pete Dunne and Noam Dar. If you actually looked at the news recently, Pete Dunne's been injured, so this is, you could tell it's a couple of back. His facial hair is not fully grown yet.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's funny.
But it's a nice addition. We saw Toni Storm in action as well. She'll be one of the main people in the women's division there. And you saw some of the guys that were part of the tournament. So it looks like it's going to be a fun wrestling show. It's going to be layered like the NXT show. So that format is going to work. I think it will work in UK. So very simple. Very simple stuff. Very simple booking wise like that. Just like NXT. So I wish for the best for them. Again, 3:00 Wednesday. 3:00 p.m. Wednesday.
That's Eastern?
UK. Yeah, in our time.
Okay, cool.
It's 8:00 over there, so our time is 3:00. Solid NXT episode.
Oh my goodness, the end was. I don't want to skip to the end, but the end was amazing.
Yeah. I know who did it. I think
I'm telling you, I still know who did it. I know why he was so.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was Candace. I'm telling you, it was Candace. I still think it was Candace. They haven't said a no yet. I'm just saying. I didn't look at quote unquote spoilers on the internet, so
his face looked like that bitch.
He's so mad because he can't beat her up. He's like, God damn it, I can't hit her.
Yes. Find a way.
He'll get Nikki Cross to beat her up.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Gargano. I think Gargano's gonna be the one to lay it out. You could tell by
you know what. I'll give it to you this way. I'll concede that, and I'll say it was both of them.
Yeah.
They both plotted against him.
They conspired.
Yeah, there you go.
That one distracted and one hit with the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
But it was actually
that's
pretty
what I think.
cool. Bianca Belair and Nikki Cross had a solid match.
Oh, it was a fun match. I at the very least, it was that was fun to watch.
It was a very glittery match.
All over the damn ring.
Yeah, no, I was like, God damn, I would have been so annoyed. Like, it's so much glitter. You don't need all this glitter.
Nope. But you know what? Screw it, man. It was a good match. It was entertaining. We got the return of Aleister Black.
We got
at least on
Bobby
TV.
Fish.
Oh man, we got in a spectacular way too. He just wailed on that dude.
Yep.
Again, they can do no wrong, man. Freaking Undisputed Era, like that was a great tag match, dude.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
sure those guys fought each other in some other federation. I'm sure that I've never seen, but like, yeah, they're good they're good together.
Yeah. You also got 205 Live having that 5-way match for a title shot. I was surprised Tony Nese won.
No, I wasn't. I'll be honest. I wasn't, because I noticed the push they're giving him after NXT. I think they figured he's ready.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
My little thing with Tony Nese is the fact that him and Buddy Murphy are kind of like cool with each other, and he winning the first number one contender. I was like, wow, I'm surprised they actually go in that direction.
You know what? I'm surprised they didn't just give it. Buddy didn't like interfere or anything, because they but I guess they're not building him as that type of champion, so that's
Yeah.
He's not gonna cheat for his boy.
He'll be back next week.
Gotcha.
Yeah, buddy.
That's the homie right there.
Yep. Yeah, Mike Kalinas, whatever his name is.
Oh, Kanellis,
yes.
Making his return.
Makes his return, fighting let's say Dorado.
Mm-hmm.
Decent match as well. Good that they found a spot for him. Hopefully he maintains it.
And he's one of those guys that you hear, me, because I don't follow everything, is that I heard that he went and got good, and it was like he had a whole thing in different federations and whatnot. So, I mean, like, let the dude get some shine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, okay.
And then we also had an awesome promo by Mustafa Ali.
Yes.
Awesome. And he's getting ready for Hideo Itami next week.
Who is his cameraman? Who is that? Does he ever disclose?
Probably Hornswoggle.
Wait, Hornswoggle with a tripod? Like,
yeah.
Okay, I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it's Hornswoggle. He ain't that tall.
Who, Mustafa Ali?
Yeah. He's not that tall. I did not get to see Mixed Match Challenge. I knew Bobby Roode is subbing for KO. He just had 2 knee surgeries.
Yes. So hopefully we wish him a speedy recovery.
Yep.
It's gonna be a while, so.
And our best to a speedy recovery to KO, because he's one of our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was pretty cool.
Also, I mean, unfortunately, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it was kind of funny. Somebody pointed out that he called like one of the spots super loud while they were talking in the ring. I guess he forgot that the mics were for that. You could hear him telling Bobby, "Now, Bobby." Yeah. That's it. I'm like, wait, is he talking to himself? No. So that's pretty funny. That's pretty much the week in wrestling. I just want to ask you, after all this, because we talk about the underrated, underused people, I want to ask you, who's number one on your list right now?
Underused,
underutilized, like that has so much talent that they could use to do better.
I will always say this because he's probably one of my favorites, Breeze.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Tyler Breeze needs to go back to SmackDown
Okay.
or join 205
Well,
Live.
Dango's getting healthy.
Yeah,
He's posting pictures now.
or join 205 Live.
Also a good move right now.
Yeah, because Tyler Breeze is such like honestly think Lance Storm and that's Tyler Breeze. His style of wrestling is Lance Storm. He's just more flashy.
Hey, listen, if you get put over by a Japanese legend, I think who am I to take their word for it? Like they believe in you, all right. But again, nobody wants to go back and look at like the matches he had towards the end of NXT when like damn, this dude is on a roll right now. Like he had so many really good matches, but it was unfortunately like right before he left.
And you have him like wrestling with Apollo Crews and things like that, and had some really good matches with them. He helped like start a lot of a lot of people's paths in NXT.
Yes,
I like Tyler Breeze a lot. He's probably one of my favorites, and I think, and he has a great character. He's just you could easily sell that character either way, depending on how you do it.
I mean, he made it possible to put that gimmick into like the 21st century because that's an old school type of gimmick.
Yeah, and I think he's too good for the position he's at. Okay. And recently, he did have a comment about that too. He's like, "If they work enough, I'm supposed to get something so far, am I?" And then I think Cody Rhodes wrote, "You gotta seize it. You gotta take it." He needs to go to SmackDown. I think SmackDown is where he should have stood. Like, I think the Fashion Police should have stood on SmackDown.
They did such a good job of making what was a comedy thing into such a well-loved thing.
Yeah.
That they deserve all the kudos because I mean, it's unfortunate that Dango got hurt, but like the work was already done, man. Like they made us care about those characters.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's all you have to say because I want to say who mine is.
I'll say Breeze and Zack Ryder.
Okay.
Zack Ryder's another one.
That's true.
Mojo had.
He's not even hurt, is he? Zack Ryder's healthy as fuck, right?
He's in the main event.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. No, listen. You're right. You're right.
I was gonna say Ty, but Ty's has been recently being used on TV, so I'm actually fine with them. But other than that, yeah, mostly on Raw's side that there are a lot of guys that are not just being utilized at all.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. I was gonna say my pick is Chad Gable, and even though I know he's getting work, quote unquote, I don't like him being in that tag team.
Yeah,
I think that's the death of his whatever little bit of faith he has left of being in the business, being so talented and underused. That's just gonna kill it because he's so good by himself as well.
Yeah,
like he's one of those guys. Like just let him fight. Like he could be world champion. He has the wrestling skills to do it. Like he needs to work on whatever promo skills and whatever. But even that, he's fucking good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he's really good. And I can honestly say he was never held back by Jason Jordan.
No.
And he was never the one that was holding back Jason Jordan. So like, again, he's just really good and very underutilized. Like he gets a lot of chances to do different things. I think they realize how good of a talent he is. That's why they always have something for him to do, but it's not of his caliber, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's a really good athlete, a really good wrestler. And he's not doing the things that he should be doing. Or they're not putting him where he should be put. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. But you also have, that's the thing is the fact that's the reason why you have these open challenges with the IC title. That's the reason why you put tag teams together to fight for the tag team title. And you're not defending anything or giving anyone a shot to get those things. So it's not right. I would have loved to see Tyler Breeze come out against Seth Rollins.
I agree.
Like those are the things you could easily do. You could easily make a star of him like surprise pinning Seth Rollins. He may not have a title reign for long, but at least it showed that he could win it.
Yes, I agree. That's an important thing. You're right.
Yeah. And Breeze has it all. He could talk. He has the look. He has the wrestling ability. Like there's something they just don't see it. Like I see everything in him because I've watched him since NXT. I've seen the best out of him in NXT.
Agree.
And he could go like that boy could go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it goes to the point that you guys have to utilize it. I don't need to see Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins 55 number 55.
Yes.
I need to see more talent running on the show, and I think that's a big thing that Raw doesn't do at all.
Yes, I agree.
And yeah, going into some news, did you hear about the whole Chris Jericho, Jim Ross thinking about building a wrestling promotion?
I did see something like that included their names and like most of the Bullet Club. Well, the elite guys.
Yeah.
And if that's true, why not? What's the downside of that? Because that Jericho is, if you took everybody on the Jericho and say, okay, you guys are the start of the foundation of this new thing, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, young, old, legends, up and coming legends, like dudes that are going to be legends in 10 years that are on that cruise. And if you just said, hey, all of you, you're in the new federation, that shit would be awesome.
Yep.
So I'm for it.
Yeah, what the rumors is they're working with one of the Jacksonville Jaguars owners, and they're planning on to make their own wrestling business.
Okay.
Because there's been a lot, like we talked about last week, there's been a lot of issues with New Japan and their back.
Yeah.
In the background, there's also been a lot of issues with Impact. They might lose their TV home and things like that.
Oh, really? Wow.
And then also you have ROH is actually doing okay. It's just that they're losing talent here and there.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
The ground looks like they're in their last season, and there's a lot of things that are happening that it's not good for the whole wrestling business and all. So Jericho, being the smart he is, and Jim Ross being the talent he is, if they could team up and do something, especially with the guys like from the Elite and some of the guys from the Bullet Club and things like that, I think it could be something that could start something really big. But Jericho also kind of hinted that it is a bullshit rumor.
Really?
He kind of hinted it was a bullshit rumor. But then again, Jericho's Jericho, and he likes to keep things surprised. So who knows?
Yeah, okay, I got you. I hope it's true. That's all I gotta say. I hope that's true.
Yeah. All right. But yeah. So that was one of the big rumors added. Freaking Neville been doing really great in Dragon Gate.
Oh, good. All right.
Wrestling again.
I like that.
His matches have been up. I've been seeing them on. Actually, I've been seeing his matches on YouTube more lately.
So, okay. Cool. Good. I like hearing that.
See Neville back into this thing, into the heat of things.
Mm-hmm.
He's like probably one of the most talented dudes.
I mean, listen, he made me like watching 205 Live.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He made a lot of people do that.
Hey.
He really did.
All right, so let's get into our wrestling challenge. This is again, we're not doing it like the 30 days. We're doing it little by little. So we're gonna do 2 questions today. Favorite commentary team, and the other question would be favorite entrance theme.
Okay.
Want to go first?
Favorite commentary team?
Yeah.
I'm torn. Again, this might be or might not be a surprise if you know the type of wrestling I like. But I like Bobby the Brain Heenan and what is it, Tony Schiavone and Mike Tenay in WCW.
Okay.
At the start of the end, like a little before the NWO, like when he first left.
Yeah.
That's the stuff I like, because again, I did not see a lot of Bobby when he was on WWE. Oh. Originally. Like, so that's why I have that affinity for that stuff. But again, he's still super good. He was the the heel commentator. Made me laugh all the time. He said some of the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, he was mean too.
Yes, he was. Yes, and in WCW, I think the whole thing with him was he was allowed to be as mean as he wanted to be, because he used to say some fucked up shit about certain people. Like, just called people just really dummies, and it was hilarious. So yeah, that whole team, that dynamic. Without Bobby, I didn't care for Larry Zbyszko.
Yeah.
Like without Bobby the Brain, I didn't really care about any of those guys.
The Bobby the Brain, old school WCW.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, my absolute favorite. Yep.
Damn, I'm torn between three.
Okay.
I really liked Marlo and Corey Graves.
Okay. What NXT?
When during NXT days. Well, no, not even that. I think they were the original announce team for 205.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, damn, I forget about that. You're right.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, Corey's not on. He's not on there. He was on there during the whole Enzo part and Neville. Yeah.
I will say Jim Ross and King.
Okay. I mean, yeah.
Jim Ross and Paul Heyman.
Jim Ross and Paul Heyman.
That was during when he was the owner of ECW. When he took back ECW during the Alliance and stuff, he was commentating with Jim Ross.
Oh wow. Okay.
And one of my favorite dudes, he did it by himself. He didn't need no one else. Joey Styles.
Okay, got you. See, I did not. Unfortunately, I never got to see ECW.
Yeah, Joey Styles was great.
Okay, gotcha.
Interesting. Favorite interesting. You get to make this a top 5, I guess.
Oh, top 5. All right. Well, yeah. Then I'll put. I really liked. I think it was Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse the Body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also like Jesse the Body with Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
I also like Macho Man with Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
But that's Jim Ross. Yeah, Jim Ross and King. Like that's just iconic, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. And I just, you know what? To be honest, I do miss the original NXT commentary where it was Corey Graves. Like not original, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like when I started watching NXT was Corey Graves, Morrow, and I think damn, who was the third guy?
No.
Wasn't it Tom?
It's Tom. No, it was Tom Phillips. It was Corey Graves and
it was Morrow, right?
No, it was Regal.
No, I never saw Regal on commentary.
Or Albert.
Albert?
Yeah, Albert was there for a while too.
No. I started watching when Shinsuke was there, so that was Corey Graves.
Yeah, Corey Graves and
Corey Graves, Tom, and what?
No, I think it was only 2 men at the time.
Oh, it was Corey Graves and Tom?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that team was the team I liked the most.
And then they added Percy Harvey, whatever his name is, Percy.
Yeah, but nah, Percy's okay. He's just getting okay now.
I like him more than I like Coach.
Yeah. Coach is not a great commentary guy.
Yeah.
Coach just says funny shit sometimes.
I also like Renee Young.
Says dumb stuff.
I like to rate Renee Young on NXT.
See, I never got to experience that.
Yeah, it was her, Graves, and Tom for a while on NXT.
Okay, cool.
I also liked William Regal when he did the commentating for NXT.
Yeah, see, I never got to hear that. Yeah. That's something I need to look for. How old is that?
That's when Seth Rollins was NXT champion.
Okay.
Back then, yeah. All right, favorite interesting. This could be a top 5 as well.
Top 5. Tatanka. No, I'm just joking.
That's racist.
No, it's not. That was his team.
Nah.
He was Native American.
He looks Samoan.
He might be a little bit of both. I don't know. He gotta check his 23andMe. You know how that works.
Yeah.
No. Favorite entrance. The music, or you mean the whole thing?
The entrance is just interesting.
Okay, so number 5, Hulk Hogan. Real American is the shit. Regardless how you feel about him, Real American, that was my shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Not just Shit. So Hulk Hogan is 5. The NWO would be number 4 because I like the NWO's music. You're talking about the music, so yeah, the music I like a lot. Number 3. Jeez, I wasn't prepared for more than like one. I'm trying to think. Number 3. I don't want to say Bret Hart. I don't really like Bret Hart too much, but it just popped into my head. Number 3, Shawn Michaels. I like Shawn Michaels. Whose music? Number 3, Shinsuke Nakamura. Bad Guy Shinsuke.
Yeah.
I really like the Bad Guy Shinsuke. His intro. Like a lot. That's number 3. All right, fuck it. We're about to go obscure. Number 2, because I really like it a lot and I shouldn't, is Macho Man's in WCW theme.
Yeah.
The one where it goes, "What up, Mach?" He's just like, "Ooh, yeah."
When he was with Medusa, Gorgeous George, and
yes, the one where he started wearing the black leather.
Yeah, Molly Holly.
Yes, that's the Macho Man I like. That one. And number 1 is Booker T.
Okay.
After they added the "Can You Dig It, Sucker?"
Yeah,
that Can you dig it, sucker? Yeah, that's that's just so dope.
Mine's all right. Mine's number 5 will be Shawn Michaels, the Sexy Boy.
Okay.
4 will be Undertaker's the WWE Volume 3 theme.
Okay.
Heavy metal guitars into the whole Symphony of the Dark.
Yes.
That was probably one of my favorites.
Still have that CD. Still have that.
Yeah, that'll be number 4. Number 3 will be Metallingus Edge.
Okay.
Number 2 will be Hitman, Bret the Hitman Hart's WWE theme. He was the WWE the WWF champ. Yes. And number 1, damn, where I was going with this. Number 1 will be Slow Chemical Kane.
Okay, I really like that one too. I really like that too.
That was probably one of my favorite themes. The way it came out, that shit was dope. Honorable mention would be Shinsuke's new theme and old theme. I like them both. And I like Sami Zayn's theme.
Oh. True. That just puts you in a good mood.
Yes, even though it's Living the Vida Loca.
True enough. You know, the only reason I didn't say some people is because a lot of them are like licensed themes.
Yeah.
And they're just somebody else's. That's why I kind of maybe we should have separated it to like non-recorded music, non-album songs or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like none of the ones I picked are like actual with lyrics and stuff, except for that. Well, no, that even the Macho Man doesn't have lyrics.
Well, Hogan's Real American has lyrics.
Yes. That's do you know the name of that song? Is it Real American or is it something else?
I think that one was American, and then the other one was American Made.
Yeah, I didn't like American. I mean, I kind of liked American Made, but it was real bootleg. He's American Made. Yeah. It just sounds like one of those songs you would hear on South Park when they go, "Took our jobs," and just some guy just breaks out singing that song. Like, you know what I mean? Like at a bootleg rally for certain candidates and stuff, and then American Made comes on. Like that's what that reminds me of.
Oh man, that was pretty bad. I did like that Macho Man one.
I like that a lot. It's really good. It's really good.
I like that run. I actually liked that run of Macho Man. George was hot.
This is true. As was Tori Wilson.
Yeah. But it was Gorgeous George, Medusa, and
Tori was one of the he was trying to recruit Tori.
Yeah.
Because that's where that clip, if you ever watched Botchamania, where the two girls, where Macho Man is like pissed off.
Yeah.
and he comes at them. The two girls there, I think, are Gorgeous George and Tori, and one of them starts laughing, which is I think called corpsing.
Yeah.
So that just became a thing.
Yep. All right. So we'll wrap this up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. Please follow us on all our social medias. Merc with the Mic on Instagram, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Facebook. Also, Recycle Inc. on everything in between, from Instagram, Facebook, WordPress, SoundCloud, YouTube, and follow all our playthroughs and everything else in between.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We out there.
Yep.
No excuses.
No excuses. We might have the Macho Man theme playing for this.
It's really good. It's really good. Like when the guitar kicks in, like it's really good. It's really good.
Peace out. Till next week.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Later.